Hey guys, today we're gonna go over one of the best chest exercises that there is. It's called the decline chest press. Let's get into it. So today I wanna talk about how to activate the chest muscles in the most optimal way. So a lot of people use tons of different exercises to do one thing, where you're trying to activate your chest, for example. So they do the bench press, they'll do incline press, they'll do dips, all these different things. So we gotta actually understand how to activate the chest first. Even without weights, it's pretty easy to figure this out. So even taking one arm forward, try to activate your chest like this. So what you can do is you can put the other hand on your chest here, wherever you want to feel. So let's start with the upper chest and go up. And you'll notice at a certain point, it completely deactivates. You might feel it more in your shoulder now. And when you get to the top, there's not much happening whatsoever. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go from the center here, where it should be decently activated now. You'll feel it. Even if you don't have tons of muscle, you should feel something there. And then if you go down, you should still feel that upper chest there, almost all the way to the bottom, right? So let's do the same thing. We're gonna go a little bit lower on the chest, push forward, just straight in front of you if you can, and then we're gonna go up. Same thing is gonna probably happen, or should happen, whereas it deactivates completely, so nothing is flexed there. And again, the shoulder's flexed. We go down. Now you're really gonna feel that lower part of the pec in the chest area and the inside as well activate. Whether or not you have lots of muscle there or not, that's kind of how the chest muscles work. So if somebody says like flex your chest, you're not gonna go like this. You're probably not gonna go like this. You're gonna go down like this, right? So that same kind of motion is what we should be trying to achieve with our weightlifting to get the optimal result. Another thing we have to focus on, besides just the contraction part of that, so we've kind of figured that this around here or even here is optimal for a chest contraction. So flat bench or decline, which I'm gonna show you next, which can cover all your bases. The last thing we wanna focus on is the stretch. So again, we can go this way, and we'll notice if we keep our elbow tight, what's happening is we're getting a lot of elbow flexion here, which has nothing to do with our chest at this point. It's how far our shoulder is going back is what's going to determine that. So what we can do to get that further is if we have a wider elbow, we can get much more stretch there. And it's a lot easier to do with weights, so you're not going to feel the stretch so much right now as you will with the weights. So let's see how this looks in real time. So we're going to try the decline. So with the decline, have the dumbbells here. Start nice and light. You want to make sure you figure out the movement first. Have something on your legs so your feet are kind of locked in there. Otherwise, you're just gonna do a somersault back and hurt yourself. So you don't want that. Maybe use a spotter if you're completely unsure, but it's not necessary as long as you take it with a light weight. So you'll lean back like this. So for the stretch, like we said, we don't want the elbows to be too close to the inside because you're not getting the chest stretch. If you go out further to a certain point, you can't go too far because then the weights are just gonna fall off. So you wanna keep the weight still upright like this, but you see I'm getting tons of stretch, and if you try this, you'll feel it for yourself. And as we're going up, we're not thinking going back like this, because again, the chest isn't activated as well that way. So we want to think kind of going lower, right here, till the weights touch. And then all the way back, nice and wide. And then you're gonna push, and try to push the weights closer together and push up as far as you can. You don't want to stop here halfway, so you're just getting half the results really. And to put the weights down like that, just be careful with that. And getting up as well. And that's it. So that's the decline chest press with the dumbbells. It's probably the best movement you can do for overall chest workout. You can also try flat bench as well. It'll get a bit more of the upper pec, but not much. And you could probably do everything just decline and you're gonna get great results. That doesn't cover sets and reps and things like that, but you want to get the exercise selection to be on point as well. So that's what we're starting with today. Hopefully this helped you guys. Let me know if you have any questions and give us a shot and see how it goes.